Alrighty, everybody. Let's get this rolling here. So in the last video, what I showed you guys, I showed you to go to modules in your Canvas page, and that takes you to the Welcome Week module. And I had us click on this first item that has a chain link or a link icon next to it, and that opened up the first page, right? So this top part is called, I just tried to point, this top part is the module, and then the parts inside are the content, right? So we clicked on that first one, and that opened up this next page, which shows the document. Now, I mentioned in the last video that the document is called Would You Rather and Scattergories. And the reason why I titled it that is because if you look at the document, the title of the first one is called Would You Rather. And then if you scroll down here a little bit, you can see the second page is called Scattergories, and it looks like that. Now, here's what you do. Well, actually, let me explain. This document, again, it's called Would You Rather and Scattergories, but the type of document that it is called a PDF. And I Googled it, and it stands for Portable Document Format, which is just a fancy way of saying that it's a fancier document, right? And I said in the last video that it's one that normally you can't do much editing on. So since I need you guys to edit it and change it, I had to do something kind of special and maybe a little bit complicated. So if you're watching my screen, in the top right-hand corner of the PDF document that is called Would You Rather and Scattergories, it says pop out with that little arrow. So if I go ahead and I click that, you can see that it opened up a new tab where it's going to show me that document, that PDF document, and asks me, it kind of asks me, I guess, if I would like to just view it or download it or what I want to do. So as that loads, I will show you. It might take its sweet time. All right, so it's showing up here. It's loading on my page. Now, if you look up in the top right-hand corner, there's a downwards arrow that's kind of going into like a tray or like a space. That icon, if you're not sure what it means, that means to download something, right? So that's taking this document that is on the internet and it's bringing it down onto your actual computer, to your actual Chromebook or your device that you have, right? So again, it's taking a long time to load, but when it shows up there, you'll see just a regular document, but you still probably can't edit it. So let's wait and see what that does. I'm actually going to pause this so we don't waste time. Okay. Approximately 300 years later, it finally loaded. So if you look on my screen at the top right, like I mentioned, there is that download icon. Okay, so if you go ahead and you click on that, what's going to start happening is it's going to show you, and ask you where you want to save this document on your computer and all that kind of good stuff. So that'll take a moment to do. And you can see that in the bottom right here, bottom right-hand corner here, it has downloaded to your computer, and then you can choose a way to open it. So just to save time, I opened it, and then I opened up in this program that I personally have. But regardless, once you open it, you will see that this document should have now opened up in a way where you can edit it, right? It's showing some red circles for me, but that's just because another thing. But anyway, so once you click on these certain little text bubbles or text boxes, you will be able to type into them, okay? So now, what's important to remember is that this document that's now on your computer, what we now have to do is we have to first make sure that you save it, and then you have to make sure that you upload it. So you take it from your computer and you move it back onto the internet since you've changed it now, right? So as you can see, mine, since I did this a long time ago, mine says that it was saved an hour ago, okay? So for me, my next step would be going onto Canvas and putting that file onto Canvas. That'll happen in the next video.